Are you sitting comfortably? Then I will tell you a story. Once upon a time there was a little school close by a big hill. In the school were little children learning to read, but some children were having a difficult time learning, and sadly they did not have books at home to help them learn.
But one day a lady who loved books and children came to school. She saw the children really loved books too, and some even wished for a whole library at home. So the lady found a special bookshelf and sprinkled it with magic book dust. Suddenly lots of books appeared, all different sorts for all ages, and the lady said smiling, "These are your books to take home and keep, and we will call them own books." Well, that really is a true story, except from the magic book dust. But we all need magic book dust because it's the magic in the books that helps things appear and gives us ideas for them, and it really is like magic.
Object in the solar system. Jets of superhot gases shot out at us from the surface. Thank goodness Miss Frizzle didn't get too close.
When the roar of the rocket stopped, everything had changed. The bus had turned into a spaceship. We were all dressed in spacesuits, and we were lighter than feathers.
Books started coming from many kind, generous people who just gave them. Books their children have grown out of, and some books were a bit tired and worn out. So the children sprinkled them with magic book dust, and they became beautiful works of art in Storybox House workshops. Something grown-ups could share in making too, and with lots of stories of their own to tell. And the magic book dust went to live in many schools and places and grew into many ideas like story time, precious time, and the poetry, so that children could enjoy being read to and writing their poems and sharing them with other children.
1, 2, 3.
Let me see 3 starfish.
4, 5.
5 starfish. Good girl. I think there's meant to be 7. Can you see any more?
No.
And every time you take a book home, there is a magic book dust in it. Let's call it your own special imagination and wonderment. And all you have to do is to find yourself and see what it will become to help you and the world grow beautifully. And only you can know what that will be. And we all wonder what that will be too.
Shall we do this one? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Then the traveller in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see which way to go if you did not twinkle so. In the dark blue sky you keep, and often through my curtains peep, for you never shut your eye till the sun is in the sky. As your bright and tiny spark lights the traveller in the dark, though I know not what you are, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Hello everybody, my name is Julie Debastian and I'm visiting Bishopton Primary School in Stratford-on-Avon to introduce Own Books to the school. Thank you so much for welcoming me to your school today. I feel privileged to be in your assembly. I would like to share with you my love of books and reading. As you saw in the little video we just played, I began Own Books a long time ago because I was concerned to find many children did not have books at home to read and enjoy. I grew up loving books and reading. I was lucky enough to live near a library where I spent many hours absorbed and enthralled with the pictures and illustrations and stories in the books I read. I was absorbed by the illustrators who could paint and draw imaginary worlds far beyond my own experience, and they illustrated amazing worlds that were just so magical. So when was the last time you picked up a book and let your imagination take you away? And if you did, what did that book give you or make you feel? Let's take a moment to think about that. For me, when I turn pages, page after page, to see what comes next and take in the illustrations, then it slows down time. It absorbs my concentration and lets my imagination expand. Now, you might be wondering why this is important. I know storytellers who are able to hold the attention and the imagination of the listeners, telling vivid stories and bringing to life tales of old and new. Stories of gods and goddesses, fantastic creatures and characters of all kinds, doing all manner of things, some good and some bad. And once upon a time, that was the only way stories were passed down the ages, before people learned to read for themselves and were able to enjoy the stories that were written down in the books. So here we are in the 21st century and deeply immersed in the technological age, which has so many advantages, me being here with you as one. However, when you are on a device, an iPad or a phone or a laptop, there is always a big temptation to jump about from one thing to another, giving what we are looking at just a few seconds of our time and attention. Now we know that when we dedicate a concentrated focus on just one thing for a longer time, we absorb it better and we learn better too. I believe this all helps us develop our powers of imagination and creativity, and how we can think of new solutions to our problems as well. And we so desperately need your creative solutions and new ideas today. So how does the Own Book scheme work? All we do is try to give your school a steady supply of free books to take home for you to keep for as long as you like, and you don't have to bring them back. We also go to many other schools like yours to give more boys and girls free books. We sometimes ask your parents to bring in books you no longer need or want to give to the Own Book scheme, so other children who don't have books at home can take them to enjoy like you did. Your teachers may have already set up a special place or a bookshelf for Own Books, so you can go there and take the books you like. Each book has a little sticker in it inside the cover, and you may be asked to help put these stickers in each book. This is what the sticker looks like. When you see this little sticker, it shows you it's a book that you can take home to keep, and you don't have to return it. So I hope you can visit the Own Bookshelf and ask your teacher where it is, so you can start taking books home really soon. Now, if you have any questions, please ask your teachers or do write to me, because I would love to hear your ideas on anything you would like to share, especially about books. Your teacher can help you with this too. I thank you so much for your time and attention today. I wish you so much love and enjoyment with the books you choose, and a big thank you to your wonderful teachers who helped set up Own Books in your school for you. Thank you.